Three worlds. The spectrum world locates upper than this world, collects scums and dusts from the four-dimensional and this worlds. Scums and dusts have gathered. There gain life and inhabit the vices that are made of Haku, making use of the spectrum world. The spectrum world has become the abnormal place where the strong vices rule, and people who go past there have had torments and anguishes. People cannot pass it through normally. In this world, man's spirit and heart largely distorted. Distorted spirit and heart have performed and have achieved the authorities. Man's life and death are considerably influenced and ultimately controlled. Some that have even gained life there have become slyly smart in their repeated transmigrations. By making use of this world, some have seized the power and obtained followers in the past. People generally hear and observe the situation there. Some have passed wisely this world. People have either got hurt or wiser. People have got wiser in laming various knowledges when passing through this world. Washing off the dirt and return to the spiritual world, and further to the four-dimensional world where people make necessary preparations to go back to the earthly world again. A cycle of reincarnation is varied. Some do few times and others do rare, but all in all generally are subjected to the then situation where the three worlds are separated into four. There is no one who does not know this aggravated situation. Man experiences the various state of mind in this world. But man has consciousness in one's inner feeling to come to one's sense again repeatedly. And whatever the wicked looks attractive and it tempts man strongly, one never be defeated by them. Time is now being changed. Now the screen that has hid everything in the spectrum world has been rolled up. All is shown now and being fixed by the hands of the upper world. Creatures born here do not exist in the beginning, and their life does not exist. So all is gone when time is restored back to the original. This confused and bizarre world has been cleaned. Vicious mind is removed. Evil's technique does not work any longer. Obstacles have been taken away. People who leave this world can pass through the spectrum world without any problems. Now there appears time that suggests decency and legitimacy. They recently are shown in this world. People can appreciate to the feeling of the heart warming in this present world and to have the heart of the gods. Originally man's heart is that of gods. There is a principle exists that falls upon everybody. Man's heart goes back to the original state. The heart of the God is the passport for man to pass each dimensional world. It is born from the spirit of the original gods who have given it to man. Children of the gods have the true nature of man and can use wisdom that is bestowed by the gods. Man even on the ground can communicate and have relations with the upper dimensional worlds. Naturally man can perform it and make understanding possible. Man makes a principle of life in this world based on the spirit. To enrich body, mind and emotion is the joy of this world and deepen the gratitude for everything. And thus all faculties of the body become healthy. To use the heart given by the spirit in a different way is not all wrong, but it depends on the judgment of the true spirit and one's conscience. Now the upper worlds dirtied in the wrong days have been cleaned, and a direct passage from here to the heaven becomes open in this world. Due to the fact that the dusts, the dirties and the unsound thoughts have accumulated, a race of vice has nested in the four-dimensional, the spiritual and man's worlds. Strong vices bred in the four-dimensional and the spiritual world try to establish the devices to deceive and escape. When man has entered there, the torment is more harsh when one joins in establishing the devices to deceive and escape even before vices have come. It is observed where wicked and vicious thoughts have been coming from and how they have been distorting people's mind. After so many decades of cleaning, it has become clear in details how wicked and vicious thoughts have distorted man's mind and have suffered the ages. People have gradually awakened to see differences of the ages. And a new atmosphere recently has been seen never be existed before. The God speaks, in the end of the days all harvests. So man as well as the gods all are satisfied finally. It means that the gods consider to let them have all and not let them have any regrets while in this present world. Because regret is the source of the dirtiness that could remain in the new restored world.